So, on the agenda for today, I'm just going to mess around. You know, it's Saturday. I don't really want to do anything crazy. But today, I'm just going to be messing around in some tracks, and maybe I'll work on one of my new customs. My new custom Anaheim. It's completely blank right now. I might start it if I feel like it, or if you guys want to see that. So yeah. As you might be able to tell, I talked to my higher ups and my boss, and we were able to raise the quality and funding of the stream. There's now a chat box and some fancy shit on there that I paid for, so hopefully it's pretty cool looking. And hopefully it works right too as well. I think I'm looking at the chat right now and it's working good. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna mess around for a little bit, maybe do a little mini event if I feel like, or if you guys want to see that, and maybe go work on an Anaheim track. So like it says on the bottom, any tracks or truck suggestions I'm willing to take. But hey guys, hey Rumpled Fatty, what's up, man? And Garfield, obviously, always in my streams. Alrighty. I have the Patriot truck spawned. I don't really know why. It's just kind of the first truck that would start an event in 2014 that I could think of off the top of my head. 2014 is like one of my favorite seasons, definitely. There's so much crazy stuff that happened, and I love the track design. There's no cooler track looking, in my opinion, than the purple and yellow drippy things. Drip marks. I love those. They're awesome. And the tracks are always crazy. Had some crazy jumps and stuff. It was awesome. Awesome season. I don't know why they changed so much in just 1 year. It was crazy to me. They just went from like crazy and not really like, I guess, technical tracks, more like destruction, straight into like the crazy 100 ramps, all in one like compact box track in 1 year is just crazy. 2015, 2014. The track difference is insane. It just surprises me. I'm on 2014 Tampa because I need to get on Beam Monsters and download some other tracks. I really only have the tracks that I make installed right now. I have a few others, but mostly it's just my tracks downloaded right now. So I really need to get some more tracks downloaded for if I'm going to keep live streaming or not. So I have a little bit of variety, and it's not just my tracks. I usually delete all the others though. I gotta keep room for my tracks and keep making stuff. But this is pretty much just gonna be a chill stream. Let me know if I should try and do an event or just work on a track or anything. Garfield says, where's the 2012 track pack? So that was an idea from a few years ago when I made the 2013 track pack. I was going to make it 2012 as well. Those tracks, there's not really a lot of them on the website. First problem with 2012 track pack is they're all so damn boring. They're just red and yellow ramps, and it bores me so much. It's so boring. I don't think I can make very many of them without getting depressed and bored. That's the first problem with the 2012 track pack. Another problem, I would have to remake 2012 Orlando for sure, and we don't have the new Orlando model yet, and I would definitely want to wait until there's a new model for that, obviously. Otherwise there's not really a point of remaking and updating it, because I did make a Orlando 2012, but I cannot wait for a new Orlando model. Then I can update my 2013 pack. I really want to update 2013 pack in general and make them more modern. Half the tracks to my knowledge, are all ruined from point lights. The shadows are all crazy and everything. So I should, that pack's probably like 2 years old now. That's crazy. My summer was making all 2013 tracks. But yeah, there's just like a few things I'm waiting for if I was gonna make a 2012 pack, which I'm not even guaranteeing at all. But if I did, I would start with probably Jacksonville and remaking Orlando. But like I said, they're just so fucking boring. I don't think I would really even want to do it. I've had enough of my red and yellow tracks. That's why I kind of moved on to 2014 and just various years of tracks. You were thinking about oh, whoops. Sorry. You were thinking about making 2012 Atlanta because it seems easy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no, like, they're just so boring. The tracks are so damn boring. I also thought about Atlanta 2012. That would be in the pack if I was going to make it. But I don't think I will. I thought about it a long time ago, and I even started it a little bit and then just got so damn bored. The only one I would make is a Jacksonville if somebody doesn't do it before me, and remake my Orlando 2012. Those would be the only tracks that I'd really be excited to do, I guess. Unless people really, really wanted me to make another 2012 track, I probably would not do it. They're just so damn boring, I couldn't do it. Now, I should probably reset my truck and get something different. I pretty much ran that Patriot truck in the ground. What should I use? I'm just gonna use Gravedigger, the legend. He has a, if I can spell right, holy shit. Dodgers Stadium, 2012, I'm assuming that's what you mean. I don't even know what Dodger Stadium is. Is that Anaheim? I don't know the stadium names, really. It's embarrassing to say, but I don't really know the stadium names. I think that's Anaheim, isn't it? It's one of those baseball fields. You have to let me know, Garfield. But today's stream is going to be maybe a little bit more chiller and less weird, I guess, than the last stream, the first stream. It's kind of a crazy debut stream. But hopefully some more people tune in today. We already have more than we had yesterday. There's 2 people here, so that's alright. I don't really care. I'm just streaming for the fun of it, man. And if people want to watch, that's awesome. If they don't, I don't really care. I'm just looking for something to do, man. No, it's LA. Oh, okay. Do we have a model for that? I'm so out of loop with all the models and everything because I was gone for a year or two, just not even on Beam, and then I kind of came back and I just started making tracks. I don't know what we have and what we don't have, or what's updated and what isn't updated. Just kind of make my tracks day by day. No, we don't have a model. Well, Garfield, how do you want me to make that track, man? I'm not making a model. That's way out of my tool set, man. Oh, can I save it? I don't know if the diff's open or not, but there we go. I got it. Got it back over. You got a model, kinda? Oh boy. You'll have to show me sometime. Send me a picture on Discord or something. Maybe we'll be able to fix it up. I can do textures, but I can't do 3D modeling. The most I can do, watch it be from 2011, Riggs Broads. That's what I'm thinking too. The most I can do in 3D modeling is deleting shit and like making super simple shapes. Like in 2014, I was thinking about making a little model for the Fox Sports 1 like circle thingy, if you know what I'm talking about. They used to have it on like the sides in like the tarps and shit. I think I could make that, but I wasn't confident in my ability. I wanted to add it to all these 2014 maps, but that might be a little too complicated for you. So that kind of shows my 3D modeling experience in Blender. I just open up models and delete the shit that needs out of the way. But I can texture pretty good then. That's pretty easy for me. But yeah, I would not be able to fix up a Dodger model Dodger Stadium model for you, Garfield. I'm sorry. Pretty sure you'd be better than me to do that. More qualified. You've been working on all these trucks and stuff, so you're probably more qualified. I'll make the track though. You get a good model, I'll make it. I'll make it. For replicas right now, for traps, for tracks I'm planning on making replicas right now, I'm thinking I'm just gonna hold off on making replicas for a while because I've kind of burnt myself out with replicas. I've made so fucking many in the past months, so I think right now I'm just taking a chill pill. I made the 2010 custom New Orleans, and I love that track personally. I was really proud of that, and I love the decals and all that. I really love that track. But I think my next track, like I was talking about at the beginning of the stream, is probably going to be released as Anaheim custom. It's going to be like a 2015 track. One of my first tracks was an Anaheim 2015 custom, but it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. But it's fun to look back at. That's why I still have all these old videos up on this YouTube channel. It's so that I can look back at them and just like remember, I guess. And if you guys want to see how far my track making skills have gone, you can go back to one of my old videos on this channel. I think it's on this channel, of some of my old tracks and me driving around on them. Had absolutely no idea what I was doing. No idea what I was doing. Like 13, 12 years old. Just making shit. Having fun though. Having the time of my life. But I think I'm going to head back to Anaheim and make a custom track, kind of as an homage to that. But I'm thinking I'm going to make it orange and green, and maybe some blue in there too. Like a multicolored 2015 track. I don't know. It's a custom, so I can do whatever I want. I want to make them as creative as possible. Like my 2010 is not realistic, but that's not really the point for me. I think it was a lot more fun if it's not hyper realistic, you know. But that's just my customs. I don't like making hyper realistic customs. Then it's not, I don't know. I'd rather just make a replica at that point. If it's a custom, I want to make it with my own little spice in it. I'll probably work on a New Orleans 2001. It's a sweet throwback with Mr. Destruction stunt. Yes, those stunts were always so cool, but also pretty weird. You just do crazy shit for no reason. Just like, yeah, we're gonna line up 100 cars and we're gonna just drive right through them. Those stunts are always weird but cool. I want to try and make sometime, with the stunt idea, sometime I want to try and make a track that's like a grass field, a custom track obviously, a grass field. You know, I don't know if it was like on a TV show or something, but Max D, Tom Mentz, drove through like a house or something, if I'm remembering that right. He drove through like a house or a huge motorhome, something like that, in like a giant grass field. I don't know why, but that kind of just made me want to build a track out in the middle of a grass field with like a huge, they have these like sheds that you can drive through. It was on an old track a long time ago that you could drive through a shed, but I was thinking I could line 2 of those up. Oh, I ran out of fuel. I could line up 2 sheds and like have a house, and then the rest of it being like a fairgrounds kind of track. I think that'd be kind of cool to make sometime. I think that was his own house in a 2005 episode. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I think it was his own house. Now I'm remembering. But yeah, I'd love to make a track in a grass field or something. But yeah, that'd be cool in my opinion. A house and like a bunch of other various like fairgrounds tracks kind of thing. Garfield, I hate to break this to you, but I did not download that Gravedigger 20 you sent me. I saw the size and I kind of backed away for a second and I went to bed. So don't hurt me, but I'm going to use the Gravedigger 20 that I do have downloaded. Sorry, man. I didn't download that one, but I'll probably download it after the stream or during it. Who knows? I don't know if you made that or not, but I didn't download it. Sorry. But if you guys have any kind of questions for me or anything, I'm more than happy to answer questions or just be involved, I guess. Anything you guys want to say, you can say it, I'll answer. No, I don't make the chassis, it's own mod. I just edit CRD chassis. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't look at it very much, to be honest with you, Garfield. I just kind of looked at the file size and then said I'll download it later. I gotta make some room on my drive before I download some more mods like that. I gotta delete some old mods of my own, honestly. I have too many tracks of my own downloaded. I have more space on my drive than I do in my computer. So I gotta clear out some room on my own computer before I'm downloading a gigabyte of Gravedigger chassis. It did get an update, so I needed to send it. So I need to send it. Oh, like you mean it updated from last night? It's already got an update since then? Alright, alright. Alright. This track I'm driving on right now was actually kind of a pain in the ass to make. Mostly because of the drips. For some reason, I think it's a great idea to make the drips as accurate as possible to the real life event. It's easier to see in the racing version, but the drips are pretty much 1-to-1. Unless I couldn't find an angle or something of a drip, it's 1-to-1. As close as I could get it. With decals and such. I didn't paint them on. I used the decal that I made in paint.net. But yeah, it took so damn long to paint this track like that, but I think it was so worth it. How sharp the drips are and whatnot. I'm pretty proud of that. Honestly, it makes the tracks look so much better. I also did it on any 2014 track I've made recently has been done like that. And it is not fun, but in the end, it's worth it, I'd say it's definitely worth it for just how nice it looks. And then I can add my custom ramp textures to them. In the racing, you can see it a lot better. You can't really tell right now in freestyle, but I have like a custom ramp texture. You can kind of see it right here. It's kind of like got flat spots, like a skid loader flattened it out right there. I don't know. It's just ideas that I've come up with when I'm making tracks. It's got its own ramp texture. It looks good in my opinion, but it's just whatever oh, whoops, didn't mean to reset, but yeah, it's just trying to make my tracks realistic. I love realistic tracks. If a track looks bad, it just makes me not want to run it. I don't know. That's just me though. I know there's some tracks I can put up with it just because they're so damn good. Like some of the older tracks, I can run those fine, but like if it's a newer track and it doesn't look good, I just have trouble bringing myself to use it. I don't know why. I'm just picky like that, I guess. That sounds like an asshole thing to say, but yeah, that's wild. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, it's a struggle, man. If you actually want to know how to do it, I can give a little lesson real quick, but if you're just saying that too, it's not fun. It takes a lot of time to get the spots in the right way, or the drips in the right place and whatnot. But I have plenty of time right now. You know, I'm still a teenager, so I have plenty of time for all this monster truck stuff. I work and stuff, but I don't have to pay bills or anything. So I got plenty of time for it now. So I make sure to usually take my time with my tracks. Especially my newer ones. My older ones, I'd just fucking make a track in a day. There's this one track I can think of at the top of my head. I think it's still on the website. I was looking at it the other day. It's like a red, what's that? US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, like the newer stadium. It's a red, like custom track. I don't even think I have it anymore. I think it's lost to lost media now. The link got took down, and I don't even think I have it on my computer anymore. It's basically lost media at this point, other than the one picture on Beam Monster as the cover picture. But it doesn't even show the track. So, but I used to make tracks like that, one a day, just like rush them out as quick as possible. And I would just do that because I just wanted people to download them, I guess. I don't know. I just rush them out so damn fast. I just had so much fun with people downloading them. It was weird. But I'm glad that I kind of matured and I can put out a better quality product than rushing it out like that. I mean, the track was terrible. It was not a good layout, first of all. I would just make a layout, and if it was bad, then I just rolled with it. I didn't change it or anything. And then I also didn't, it was just ugly. The red was like really pink. But, you know, you gotta, if you're bad, that's not a problem. But if you aren't getting better, then it is. So, I'd say I've got a lot better since then. Same with truck making skills. You guys should see what my old trucks used to look like. I don't make trucks anymore, but oh my god, when I did, my first trucks were the most abominable things you'll ever see in your life. Actually, I think I still have like an old backup of them on here. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. Oh, these are my custom trucks, but there's some replicas. Look at this. I want you guys to see this. I made this in like 2020 probably. Illuminator. No Ford logo. A little mess up right there. This blue on the grill. The logo looks like shit. Everything looks like shit. It's plain. Doesn't have a specular, maybe. No, it does. It does have a specular. But, I mean, now it's embarrassing to look at. But back in the day, I really thought I was doing something cool. I don't know. This is for reference if you guys don't know what the Illuminator truck looks like. I think I have the mod downloaded. No, I don't. Okay, never mind. There's no reference. Sorry. But, yeah. This is what I used to make, guys. I'll just bring up another one for the hell of it, but you know, obviously I've learned since then. Also, Garfield, I did download my own pack now. I do have my own pack. I would put it in, but I think it would probably crash my game. But I do have my own pack now, so I could use the MHPI truck when I put it in. So don't make fun of me for not downloading my own pack. I deleted it for space a long time ago when I quit BeamNG. So that's why I don't have it. I just never downloaded it. But yeah, this is another one that's terrible. Like, look at the flames, you know, high quality textures and whatnot. I think I freehand painted them. Isn't it beautiful? I'm honestly impressed that I was even able to make a gradient, even though there's like a hard line right here. That I was even good enough to make a gradient between the yellow and the white. Absolutely disgusting truck. I don't know why it has grip balls. Yeah, it's hurting my eyes now. I can't look at it no more. I gotta find a different truck. Sim Monster V4 ad texture. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna go with it, man. Country Boy would make. I haven't seen anything he's made, so maybe it's better that way. Maybe it's better that way. But yeah, if you guys want to see me get on a different track or something, or start working on a track, we could do that. I think I've been thinking about for a long time. I've been thinking about making a video of me, like a time-lapse video on my YouTube of me like making a track. But I would have to find the right track to make because this shit takes so long to make them that it would be like 20 hours to condense down. And I don't think I could handle that on my computer. So if I was gonna be able to, I don't think I would be able to do it. Time lapse. I don't think I would be able to record all that. Oh my god, I sheared the tire right off. But I don't think I would be able to make a video of that just because of the space on my computer. I just bought new space and I already need more space on my computer. I need to delete some fucking games is what I need to do. I have so many Steam games downloaded that I don't even play anymore, like City Skylines and whatnot. But yeah, maybe instead of making a time-lapse video, I would just stream me making tracks. If you guys would ever watch that. If any of you would watch that. Me just making tracks. Just chilling. It's kind of what maybe I'll do today. Try it out. See if it's entertaining or not. 2015 track should be simple enough where I won't have to I wouldn't have to like do so much in paint.net, because I don't know if I would want to record my whole screen just for privacy reasons, but I could record in Beam. If it was a 2015 track, I wouldn't have to make very many custom decals and whatnot. That'd be neat. I know, that's what I was thinking too. Maybe I'll be able to make a time-lapse video of it. Or download the streams, make a time-lapse out of it. Yeah. Wow, what happened? Why are we saying wow? I did not like making 2017 Hurricane Force. Do I have that, Garfield? Can we take a look at it? I wanna look at it. I don't know if you want me to show it or not either. Can I use it if I have it? I don't want to show off anything you don't want me to show off. Not that many people are gonna see it, but you know. Oh, you just horrendously misspelled me? Alright. That's fine, man. That's alright. You do have, I want to fix stuff because it was rushed. Alright. Alright, that's alright. That's why I want to make sure to ask before I'm using any of your stuff. I don't want to show off something if it's not ready to be shown off. Maybe I'll hop on to one of my tracks that I made a while ago. I think I already showed it off on the server. But maybe we'll hop on there real quick and I can show it off in my stream. It's a custom fairgrounds track. I've made probably 1 million. I can make a YouTube video out of just going over old tracks that I've made that have never been finished or released or anything. Garfield's probably seen 1 million of them. But I have I know I only released like 4 custom fairgrounds tracks, but my god, there's been like 20 at least that have just never been finished or released or anything. And honestly, I released for the 3rd one, if I'm remembering right. It was like a gray and green one. That one shouldn't have been released. I don't even really like it. It's my least favorite fairgrounds track I've made by far. I don't know, out of all the tracks that I've made, why I decided that one needed to be released, but yeah. I'm gonna, once this truck's totaled, I'm gonna head under that fairgrounds track. It's not finished, doesn't have any wear marks or anything, but just show it off. It doesn't need to have wear marks to be shown off, I don't think. It's pretty cool. It's got custom. We'll just wait till we get into it. Then I'll go over all this. You don't want to hear it. I don't want to bore you all to death. We'll see how fast I can destroy Max D here. But I really hope you guys like the new overlays and everything. I'm pretty proud of it. Pretty proud of it. It took me a long time to set up all that shit, and it should be showing if anybody subscribes. It should pop up on the screen. I don't know whether or not that's actually true, but it should pop up. I'm still proud of myself for getting the bottom bar and the chat working correctly, to my knowledge. I hope it's working right. Because usually I'm not that technologically advanced in this kind of thing. I'm still learning so much about YouTube and editing and all that shit. That's not my strong suit. My strong suit is more in like real life. It's tearing down transmissions and stuff, mechanical work. But and BeamNG maps, I guess you could say, and paint.net, but not YouTube editing or video editing, none of that. YouTube streaming. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I'm trying to make it entertaining, and I'm trying to make cool streams and whatnot. So I hope I'm at least entertaining you enough that way. Alright, I think I'm gonna call that good for Max D. Oh, he's gonna land back on his wheels. No, he's not. Alright, cool. Let me show off this fairgrounds track real quick if I can find it in a timely fashion. See, this is the track that I think I'm gonna be working on today. That's not gonna be the picture, obviously, but I just take tracks and then update them to my liking. My New Orleans track was actually a rumpled fatty track. Ironically, he's in my stream right now. But it was a rumpled fatty track, and it was like 2000 or something, and I just updated it. Obviously, he still has credits for it because I wouldn't do that and not give credits. But I just built off his base. Or that base. I shouldn't say his base. That base. I don't know if it's his or not. For this custom track right here, custom fairgrounds, it might get released one day. I don't know. This is what it looks like right here. I kind of got cornfields. That's what I was so like. This took so much work. I had to make a custom 3D model. For me, that's a lot of work. Let me see if I can pull up my world editor here. I had to make a custom rectangle. I know that sounds like it would be really, really easy for people that are Blender, not gurus, but Blender able, I guess. That was hard for me. Texturing, it was easy. But, yeah, I got the corn in, and that was like a good base to build off of. It's called Fairgrounds, Iowa. It was like loosely based off of Iowa, which is the state I live in. Mostly just because there's cornfields. That's literally all Iowa's about is cornfields. So that's kind of why I just named it Iowa out of lack for a better name. Still have a monster truck in here. I always forget to delete these. I leave a monster truck that spawns in automatically for just ease of access, I guess. I don't have to spawn one in when I get in. I'm gonna use an Avenger track because or a truck, not track. Sorry. I already scrolled past them all. Which one should I use? There's so many choices. Which one have I not used before? That'd be a longer list. I don't think I've ever used this one. You made it off of a base for base map 5 for Jacksonville 04 and have been using it since. Yeah. For my tracks, I usually take like the newest version that somebody's released because if I don't, then I usually don't end up using the newest model or something. I made Tampa 2014 on an old model for the longest time. The track we were just on, Tampa 2014, it was on an older model forever until somebody in the server told me to use the newer one. So that's why I kind of just switched to using the newest release and then updating it to my decals and whatnot. But yeah, this is the track. It's got like a cool gate here. I always thought this was awesome, having like gates to break through and whatnot. Just more like, what would you call it? Interactability, I guess. The layout's weird. It is weird. I understand that. But, like I've said before, my customs are weird. That's like the whole point. Oh shit, I'm stuck in a car. And also, like I've said before, this is a work in progress. It's not released, so that means it's not done yet. Usually, at least. I have been known to hold on tracks that have been done for a long time and never release them. But we all have our faults, right? This track is not finished, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna make, if I release this, geez, if I could think as fast as I talked, I'm thinking I'm gonna release 2 tracks on this model, I guess you'd call it. Like, yeah, just like the fairground or whatever. There's gonna be 2 Fairgrounds 4. I think this is the 4th one or the 5th one. Fairgrounds 5. So there'll be Fairgrounds 5 of this version, the normal version, and I'm also thinking of making like an old Monster Jam kind of styled straight drag light. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys for my stuttering problem. A straight drag line racing, like 2003. I think that's the year I'm thinking of in my mind. Like a 2003 themed kind of year. Straight drag line racing and whatnot. I saw one of those shows not long ago when I was on YouTube, and it just like, kind of inspired me. I thought it would look good on this model. I'm just gonna keep calling it model, even though that's not what it is. But I don't know what else to call it. Stadium. fairground. But I think if I there's Vegas style already on this, but it would be straight line drag racing. I think I could make a cool track out of like a 2003 themed fairground. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but I think it would be kind of cool on this track. This is how the racing goes too. It's Vegas style. I was trying to think of anything unique and or kind of weird. And this is kind of what I came up with, Vegas style in a fairgrounds. I thought it was so ridiculous I had to add it. But I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. Gives it character. It took a long time for me to think of something for like decals. I didn't know if I wanted to paint the ramps or not. But in the end, after thinking on it for a while, I just kind of decided I was going to do arrows. I think it gives it a more authentic look. I'm really bad at wording things, but I don't know. It's a different look. Usually my fairgrounds aren't like painted or anything. So I kind of wanted to stick with that theme and not paint the ramps, just give them arrows. I think it looks cool. But I'm still not sure about this pod right here. This is, or actually no. I mean, it's the one in the middle that I'm not sure about. This one right here. I don't know what to do. I don't like this jump right here. This is mostly why I've been stuck on it. I really don't like this truck or jump right there. The little step up with the cars into the big MX hill. I don't like it, and I don't know why, and I don't know what to add there. And that's kind of where I've paused this little project. But, you know, some things, sometimes you just got to move on to something different, and that's kind of what I did. So now I'm thinking about coming back to this and getting it finished here soon when I've been on my little custom rave. That fairgrounds would look good for a Penda track. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about, like just like old monster truck, straight line drag, that kind of thing. Just old monster truck themed. I don't know how I'd pull it off, but I'd try. Yeah, I broke steering. Goodness. I used to do that, but I hated importing everything for my liking. Yeah, it does take me a while to import all my shit and get it working right, but it's, like I said, I want to make sure I take my time and get everything looking right before I'm releasing tracks. So I like to use my own assets, I guess, that I kind of made out of other people's assets, but it's still my assets, I guess. You know, my custom ramp texture we were talking about earlier and whatnot, and my tire marks. 2007 Pure Adrenaline, my beloved in my pack. I'm assuming that's a request, so that's what I'm gonna look up. Yep, this is probably what you're talking about. But yeah, I'm open to criticism. If there's any kind of thing you think I should change up on my live streams or my tracks or anything, really, I'm accepting criticism from everything. Let me know about it. I'll let you know what I think and what I'll do about it. Or if I'll try. I love that my tune didn't work. That's what I was thinking. I was getting there. That's alright. Now you know what to fix. Ooh, is there like a yeah, sparkly kind of paint scheme. Gosh, that looks cool. I like the sparkles. Let me zoom back in here. It's a cool little specular you got there. It looks nice. I wish the tune worked, but that's alright. Also, I don't know if there's supposed to be white in between those, the D and the R, but if there is, I honestly don't know anything about this truck. I've maybe seen it like once or twice, so that might be accurate. I'm not sure. Where's the camera going? I don't know, man. I forgot how to reset the camera, so we're just kind of got the camera doing its own thing now until I get a new truck going. Yeah, but it's a nice truck. It's a nice looking truck. Oh. Can I save it? Yeah, I'll get it back. right now, also, I'm really excited for a new Sandboy model. People have been talking about the new Sandboy model. Hopefully, will be done soon. It was supposed to be done a long time ago, but I'm waiting patiently for it. I want to start on some new World Finals tracks. That'd be awesome. I'm really excited to start a new World Finals tracks. Hopefully, that'll get done soon. Have you been to any shows in real life? Actually, I have, but you're gonna be surprised. It's only been like 2 or 3. I know, it's ironic. How could I be so interested in monster trucks only being to like 2 or 3 shows in my lifetime? Let me explain. So I live in Iowa, in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. So it's hard for me to find monster truck shows to go to. The closest monster truck shows that I hear about anyway, or can find, are in Des Moines, which is 2 hours away, 2-ish, like a minute, or an hour 40, 2 hours away. And that's just not realistic for me, being 17 years old, to ask my mommy to take me to a monster truck show in Des Moines. That's just embarrassing to me, I guess. I don't know why, but it's embarrassing to me. But the shows I have been to, I was about 3 years old, and it was probably like 2013, 2012. I'm not sure, honestly. I've only know the story from my mom. So me and my little brother went. I was like 5, my brother was like 3, and we went to this Monster Jam show. And that was when they ran, like, in between racing or freestyle or something. They had the car eating robot. I don't know his name. It's probably like Doomsday or something, or Car Destroyer or something, some weird shit like that. But he would eat cars. I've seen it online at other things too. But it was so funny because the only thing I can remember from that show specifically is my brother being absolutely terrified of it. And it was so fucking funny. I thought it was so awesome that there was a fucking car eating robot, and my brother was not having any of it. He was crying and screaming, and oh my god, it was hilarious though. But yeah, that's mostly the show I remember the most. And then there was one in 2017, I believe, in Des Moines. That's the only other one I remember. I don't know about the second one. Honestly, I have no idea. I know I've been to at least 3, maybe more. They were all when I was super young though, so that's why I don't really remember them. But in 2017, I went. It's either 2017 or 18, but I'm 90% sure it's 17. And that was fun. I did have a good time. That was when I was probably 12, 11. That would be what, 2017's 8 years ago now. So I'd be 9 actually. Jeez, I was only off by a lot of years. I'd be 9 years old. But yeah, 2017 was a good show. The only thing I can remember though is me cheering for Monster Energy, which is so weird for me because I haven't disliked Monster Energy, but it was never my favorite truck, so I don't know. I remember making a sign for Monster Energy. Maybe it was because Max D wasn't there, because Max D's always been my favorite for sure. Easily Max D. But yeah, I made a Monster. Oh Jesus! I just tore apart that tire. But I made a Monster Energy sign and cheered for Monster Energy. I think it was Cody Saucier or something driving. But yeah, it was just interesting to me that I was cheering for Monster Energy. And I think my sign got showed on like the Jumbotron. I was so excited about that. But yeah, that's the Monster Jam shows that I've been to that I can remember. Only 2 out of 3 or 4. But it's mostly just because I live in the middle of nowhere. And I don't want my mom to take me to Monster Jam shows. The thing that really got me into monster trucks though wasn't like actually going to Monster Jam shows. It was like the video games that really got me into Monster Jam, and the TV. A little bit the TV. I didn't, believe it or not again, I didn't really watch TV or monster trucks on TV because I never really watched TV in general. So it would only be a few times that I'd watch Monster Jam in like 2013, 14 in that area. I was like 5 years old. I can still remember some of the shows, seeing them on TV. But I never really watched it on TV. The real reason I got interested in monster trucks was video games, like Path of Destruction, Monster Jam Path of Destruction. That is like the game I probably played the most in my entire life, was Path of Destruction. Oh my god, I used to love that game. I used to have an old Wii, and that's what I would do all the time, was play on my old Wii, Path of Destruction. Oh, I love that game so much. But then BeamNG also is the only reason I'm still interested in monster trucks. If BeamNG wasn't around, I don't think I would be interested in monster trucks at all anymore. I remember me and my brother made a big poster for Digger in 2016, and I don't remember a single thing about that show. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's so weird. You don't remember any of the freestyles or anything. You don't remember any of that. You just remember making posters and like the people you met. It's weird. It's weird. You don't remember any of what you came there to go and see. Like, the only thing I remember is my brother being terrified and me making a sign from those 2 shows. That's it. It's weird. I've gone to 1 show and it was fine. Yeah. If I was ever going to go to another Monster Jam event, it would have to be a stadium. Like, I would have to go to St. Louis or something. Or Minneapolis. It would have to be a stadium show. There's no way I could go to another arena show. It'd just be too damn boring for me. Unless I was taking like a little kid with me or something. There's no way I'd be able to be entertained for a long time at an arena show. I'm assuming that you probably went to an arena show. I guess I don't actually know. But I've only been to arena shows, never been to a stadium Monster Jam show. Always wanted to go, but they're always too damn far away. For real, I went to Monster Jam from BC Play Stadium in our tiny arena, and it really sucks to see. Yeah, I mean, it's just boring because they can't do nothing, you know? There's nothing cool that happens, it's just the same shit every run. You know, they jump into the pod. Yippee, you know? It's just interesting for a 4-year-old, but, you know, once you get past the age of 10, it's just not as cool as it used to be, unless you're looking at a stadium show or something. Or a fairgrounds show. It's just not interesting. They can't do enough in an arena to entertain me, I guess. So that's most of the reason why I haven't been to another show too. Distance, and I would have to go to a stadium show. It makes it even farther away. I think I'm going to hop on to another track. I'm getting pretty bored of this one. This stream's kind of gone off track a little bit. I was planning on doing more shows, but I'd say it's for the better. I'm having more fun talking to you guys than I am actually with the game right now. So I'd say it's definitely for the better getting off track. There's never going to be a script for my live streams. It's mostly just inspired by T-Ray. And he would just start off with a show and then go from there. It's basically what my plan is too. I used to watch a lot of T-Ray growing up and whatnot. Oh, somebody just walked in my house. I might have to go on mute for a little bit. Hold on. I still live with my parents, so if I do have to go on mute, I apologize. Literally the only reason we left our stadium is because the city put $2 million combos around the stadium.